40 degrees. That's not winter. Unbroken trail going this way. This might just be more work than fun. That's not snow. What's a little snow, right? I feel kind of stupid now. Don't be a lazy bum. Put the spikes on. I wasn't really counting on a storm this bad. Well, apparently there's some kind of a meetup here that I didn't know anything about, so that's why the parking lot is so full. All right, let's sign in and get on the trail. And it's very quiet out here, and it's very beautiful, and the parking lot was very crowded. I parked at the Denning Road trailhead. I guess everyone's trying to get their last winter hike in before all the snow is gone, and I can't say I blame them, because just look at it around here, man. This is amazing. Like, look at that. Like fresh snow. People are out here with their snow shoes on. I do have my micro spikes on. I'm not being as foolish as I was when I went to Pikamoose. So I put them on right from the parking lot this time, because I know I hate to stop and put those on. So far it looks like a picture postcard out here. It is ridiculous. And there's not a cloud in the sky, although I believe it's supposed to snow all day tomorrow. Okay, so I'm in about 1.2 miles, and as you can see, there's a trail going off to the right, which is basically the place where I had camped on my hike up over Pikamoose. But that's not where I'm going right now. Right now, I'm continuing this way, which is going to lead me back up to Slide Mountain. Oh, that's good. Look at this. Unbroken trail going this way. Compare that with over here. Very well trampled, snowshoe trampled trail. Everyone turned right here. I'm the only fool going this way. Just me and some deer tracks or whatever these are. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. It's gonna be a workout, that's for sure. Alrighty, so yeah, it's been kind of a workout. The trail is, unbroken, so I've been following animal tracks the whole way up, and I'm still not at the top of Slide Mountain yet. I have no idea how close I am. I'm still looking up at all the other mountains, so I have not really done any kind of steep climbing, so it's been a slow gradual up, and it's like a lot of extra work because of the snow, and the spikes are actually working against me because it's kind of warm out here and the snow is clumping up like this under my spikes, and I feel like I'm walking with weights on my boots, and it's just slowing me down and making extra work. I probably should just take them off, but here we go once again. I'm too lazy to stop and take them off. But man, that's a pretty cool view. That has got to be Table Mountain. Looking at the flat top there, I will check it later to make sure that's correct, but it's got to be. It's in the right direction, and it sure looks like a table to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to go under this sucker. I do like winter camping, winter backpacking, but I didn't count on this. I didn't count on this kind of stuff. I think this might just be more work than fun. That has got to be Slide Mountain, man. That is a pretty cool view. That is a pretty cool view. Man, look at this. Animal tracks everywhere. No people tracks at all. Except mine. Alrighty. We have a junction here. And it looks like we're making a righty. 2.3 miles to Slide Mountain. And our trail marker now is changing from a yellow one, which we were on going that way, now to a blue trail marker, because now we're going this way. Our elevation right now is about 3,135 feet right now. So yeah, we did come up a lot. Didn't even, I felt it, but it was so stretched out and so gradual. I kept thinking we're going to hit a wall at some point and I just have to climb straight up. So that remains to be seen. That could still be true. I'm almost disappointed how warm it is. I mean, it still looks pretty and everything, but I don't know. Yeah, I was right. There's a wall. Look at this kind of stuff. Whoa. I am in up to my knees right now. Can I get out? Ooh, look at that. That is like paper thin right there. Look at that. Let's see what the rest of this nasty trail is like. Get to the top of Slide Mountain. Oh man. Just when I take the spikes off, now I need them back on again. Alright, I guess I should do it. Don't be a lazy bum. Put the spikes on. And got the spikes on. Not sure I did a great job of that, but hey, they're on there, whatever. I had to lean against the tree to do it. Now let's see if we can get up this thing. Cannot tell if the spikes are helping or not. They must be. That was a dramatic and sudden elevation gain. Okay, now I can take the spikes off again. No, probably not. Definitely burning some calories today. Alright, what is our current elevation? 3220. 3,220 feet. Still got a long way to go. Going up to 41 something. What is it? 4190, I think. So, a lot of work to do. Yeah, it looks pretty flat there, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, until you see where I'm going next. Oh, look. It's another wall. Yep, gotta climb another wall. Not quite there yet. Arf. Luckily, I still have the spikes on. But I don't know how much traction they're really giving me, because when you have giant ice balls under your feet, I don't see how there can be any traction. Goodness. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's a real workout for the calf muscles, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely slipping, even with spikes on. And I'm getting some crampage in my calf muscles. Look at that little overhang there. You could just hang out there and have lunch if you wanted to. And I can feel my heartbeat pounding through my chest right now. This would be hard enough even in the dry weather, even in the summer. But you add wet snow to the picture. Even microspikes are not helping. And it takes a lot of effort to get up here. Oh. All right, hey, look at that. And we're rewarded with kind of like a view. Oh man, look at that. Oh, king of the mountain. The king of the mountain just got his butt whooped by the mountain. Oh, wait a minute. I am seeing, what am I seeing? Is that a yellow trail marker? What is that? There's a yellow and a blue. Look at that. Oh no, that's a camping. Oh, it says no camping. I gotcha. Yeah, so I guess there's a little bit of temptation to want to camp in that spot since it has such a great view. No problem. Yet we're still on the blue trail. And we're still not quite at the top of Slide Mountain. Good old Slide Mountain. Thank you for being so tall. Darn these spikes, man. I take them off, I put them back on again. I take them off, I put them back on again. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, this is ridiculous. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Alrighty, well that's a good sign. That's a sign of a good sign. That means we're getting close. That means we're only 700 feet more to go. And it looks like there's yet another wall coming up. So that'll be fun. Am I complaining too much? Nah, I'm having fun. You know what? I just wish it was colder. This snow that looks like snow, but it really is just melting and it's just like slush and it collects under your feet. That's not snow. And 40 degrees, that's not winter. So it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. So I can't complain about that. Not a cloud in the sky. Enough whining about the nice weather. Let's get this job done. Okay. Just came up that way. And blue marker there means trail continues that way. But I can see footprints going over this way, so, and I don't see any trail markers, so that's gotta mean there's probably a view over here. Man, the snow is deep up here. Oh, man, I am going all over the place in the snow right now. Feet are going every which way. And I'm sinking in up to my, almost up to my knees in some places. Alrighty. And the big reveal. And there's a lovely view of what I believe to be Table Mountain and Piccamoose. I guess. I'm pretty sure that's Table anyway. I will verify all this later. But yep. Still not at the top of Slide though. And I don't like to linger too long at views. Let's just keep going. Oof, man. Man, I'm starting to appreciate what snowshoes can probably do for you. Wow. Oh, man, this is so exhausting. But there were some pretty grueling sections back there getting up to this point with not much in the way of inspiration. But that's why you get to the top, because there's usually a nice reward when you get there. So, and what do we have? Is it another wall? Yes, it looks like another wall. Another wall. All right, let's see what's at the top of this one. So, right, so as you can see by the red marker now that I am on the Slide Mountain Trail. Hearing all kinds of stuff dropping from the trees. I'm hoping that's just ice melting. And so that means we are very close to being at the top of Slide Mountain, which is going to be our turnaround point. What I have decided to do is just tag the top of Slide Mountain. I've been there before, it's not a big deal, but just as a turning point to my hike, and then I'm going to just haul my butt back down the way I came, back down to the Never Sink River, because I just happen to know that there's awesome camping right there, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow, and so I don't want to be stuck up here between two mountains in the Catskills in a snow blizzard. And I don't know that there's necessarily better camping up here. I know there's water down there, and I've camped there before, so I'm just going to go back there. Trying to make the final push right now to get to the top of Slide. Still a long ways up. Alrighty, so I have now been to the summit of Slide Mountain, and I'm turning around and heading back down. And there was a large group up there who, most of them had snowshoes on. I think they all did. And a lot of them are completing their 35 peaks. And I think the one guy said 39 peaks or something like that. And they had some dogs with them. And some of the dogs were also completing their 35 peaks. They hit all 35 peaks above 3,500 feet, I guess, in the Catskills. So, I think where I stand with that is, I think I've hit maybe 3 peaks. And this one I've hit twice. So it doesn't even count the second time. So, all right, well, and this is, first time I was here, you could actually see the little cement base of a fire tower that used to be here, but now there's too much snow on the trail to even see that. It's going to be a long walk back, but I'm hoping for at least 4 more hours of sunlight, and I'm hoping I can make it back in under 4 hours, since it's going to be all downhill. Ow! Ah! Ah! Oh, a big chunk of ice just went donk. I actually heard it inside of my brain. I heard it. It really hurt. It's like getting hit with a rock in the head. All right, I'm okay now. I don't think I'm gonna have a lump. Alright, I'm going to need a water break pretty soon because I am definitely parched, I can tell. And it's very easy to get dehydrated in the winter because the air is very dry. And you're sucking in dry air. And the dry air is absorbing all the moisture from your lungs, and then you're breathing it out. And it makes you more thirsty than you would otherwise be. Oh man, I just found out how sore my legs are after doing all this climbing. Major crampage just getting over that log. Alright, enough complaining. On the way up here, passed by a couple of views which I've shown in other videos. In my first video I showed it, and it seems like there's a little bit more snow on the ground this time than back in November when I was here the first time. Definitely looks more snowy. It looks colder, but it's not anywhere close to being as cold as it was back then. Here's one of those views, which probably doesn't really come out very well on GoPro, but whatever. Oh, man, look at all those mountains. And look at all that snow and ice. Alright, I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take a water break and put my hard shell back on because I'm getting chilly up here. And the rest of the hike's gonna be downhill, which means I'm not gonna be generating as much heat. So the hard shell is gonna help to keep me warm, and it's gonna keep the falling snow off my back. So water and shell, then back on trail. Okay. Okay, now how do you suppose we get down this thing? I could put the spikes back on, I guess, but spikes have not been doing me too good today, so I don't know how far I'm going to get like this. Get out of here. Tree to tree. Okay. Oh, this tree is not very stable, is it? Oh, it's quite dead, yes. I could have just knocked that thing right over. Yay! Ouch! Okay, that was fun. When you consider that's what I came down in slushy snow, and this is where I'm going now. So you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Whoa. Okay, kids, here we go, more fun. Not sure if it's better to try and stay on my feet, or is it better to just go with the flow and just slide down. This one I'm staying on my feet. All right. Oh, we got some snowmobiles, got all kinds of toys going on up here. So I've made it back to the Neversink River. I've turned off the main trail that I was on up there, and I'm heading down towards the Neversink River to try and look for a nice place to camp. I'm wiped. I'm very tired. Physically and mentally. Hiking in deep snow all day, man. It just takes a lot of energy. All those people that were in the parking lot from this morning, I don't think those people are camping. Luckily for me. And first place I'm gonna check is gonna be my original campsite from last time. And then if that's not available, then I'll start looking around. Wow, look at that ice sheet. Again, I said that before. It's now an ice and snow sheet. I think it's bigger than last time. Nice. And I believe right in there is where I camped. Wow, is that deep? I can't even recognize the place anymore. Yeah, there's the fire ring. There's the log that I cooked on. The place is unrecognizable. Well, anyway, I am not that concerned about making a fire. Now, the only problem is there's some people over there, and they're going to be noisy. I mean, how far away can I go before I don't hear the noise? I don't feel like there's any place I can go that's far enough away. I think I'm just going to stick with these two trees because I know they work. Alright. Okay, so I did end up moving one spot down, which isn't much, but it gives me a little bit of cover from the neighbors. And once again, I'm having trouble with the ground stakes. The snow is so deep that I can't really get the stakes in the ground. I can't even find the ground. And I tried just packing them with snow and they don't hold. So what I'm doing is I'm taking logs from the fire pit over there, and I have to kind of dig to find them, and I'm making snow anchors. So basically, what I have to do is dig a trench, tie the line around the log, bury it, and pack the log with snow, and that kind of works. So I got 3 of them working now. I just got to do one more, and then the sleeping arrangements will be all set up, and I can start cooking dinner. Alright, so finally got the anchors done, and they're having a fire over there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's not that I don't have the energy to wander around and look for firewood. The snow is just so deep. There's nothing. Like, as far as the eye can see, there's just nothing. It would just take a lot of work I'd have to go far and wide to find something that's not buried in snow. So I'm not worried about it tonight. I'm just gonna cook. Probably gonna cook in my hammock, and then just get in there and relax and watch some TV. So, all right, let's get organized and get ready for bed and get some dinner going. All right, well, I am in bed and I'm cooking dinner. What do I have? Beef stroganoff. Mountain House beef stroganoff. I think I just set my sock on fire. Smelled something burning there. Enough filming for now. Time to eat. Oh well. Yeah, it started to snow last night and it was pretty windy. And I was fine. I had to get up and deploy all the doors to keep the snow from coming in. But I was perfectly happy to just lounge around in bed. But I decided to get up early because my real concern is driving out of here. So I only have about a mile back to the car, but who knows what the roads are going to look like once I get there. So I need to get back to the car and assess that situation. And the earlier I get there, the better. So, man, I am so glad I decided to come back this way and camp here a mile from the car rather than camp somewhere up there on that mountain. Oh man, that would suck. So the tarp did a pretty good job of protecting me from this snowdrift here. Looks like I'm kind of in a wind a little bit, but now I'm trying to dig out these snow anchors. They're down pretty deep. Well, I can see it. I just can't get to it. Good God. There it is. Oh man, what fun. Alright, I got 3 down, 1 more to go. Or no, I got 2 down, 2 more to go. There it is. Got it. Alright. Alright, well, looks like we got everything packed up and ready to go. Snow's still coming down. And let's hope I can find the car. Alright, time to get back on the trail. Holy crap, there's a lot of snow. I'm screwed. I can just tell I'm screwed by looking at how much snow has fallen. Holy crap. I'm gonna be stuck here in my car. And this is the creek where I got water last night. Oop. But I made it. Yay. Alright, let's see if we can follow the trail out of here. Well, I made it back. The snow is really, really deep out there, man. It's very pretty, but my concern has been about the car, not about the trail. So fun to walk when you don't have to be anywhere. But I made it back to the trailhead. I signed out, and looks like there's one other car in the parking lot plus mine. And I thought the car would just be completely buried in snow, but look, oh, there's other cars. There's lots of cars. How about that? Crazy people. And my car's not even covered in snow. That's crazy, seeing as how thick the snow is on the trail. And look at this, the whole thing is plowed. That's amazing. I really thought I would just be buried in snow and I'd be stuck here for 2 days in my car. Holy crap, that's such a good feeling. I'm getting out of here. Woohoo! Alright. Can't believe I made it. What's a little snow, right? Take this off for a second. And yes, I feel kind of stupid now because I heard there might be snow, but I wasn't really counting on feet of snow or like a storm this bad. So I feel kind of stupid, and very lucky that I made it out, and that my car is not completely buried. So that's pretty awesome. But I saw in the trail register that the ranger is checking in, so that's good. I'm glad for that. All right, let's see if I can get myself back on the road now. All this, oh crap, going downhill. Got it in first gear now. Last thing I need to do is go sliding off the hill into that river over there. Not out of the woods yet. Wow, look at it coming down. So I came around the corner and I saw a big animal. Look, right there. Right there. Deer.